Everything we do here at CtrlAltCrit is because of you, our wonderful patrons. Patrons get access to all sorts of exclusives, including games with our members, benefits to our Discord, high-quality artwork, and access to blooper reels and behind the scenes. If you'd like to take part in exclusive campaigns based around Sentinel, Slumber, or 21XX, be sure to become a patron. Enjoy the show. Greetings, Internet. I am Marcus, and this is the introductory episode of our homebrew campaign, Sentinel Slumber, here on CtrlAltCrit. We'll be using a custom 5e rule set that I have compiled through various editions of Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder, and great third-party resources such as the books from Kobold Press and community wikis. I don't take any ownership of this stuff, I simply put it all together, and we have fun with it. Sentinel Slumber takes place on a planet known as Jyte. And a millennia ago, there were 4 great beings that came down from a barren planet and shaped it into the world that they know now. There was Keon, who takes the form of a giant dragon turtle, who created the oceans and the continents. Then there was the world's soul, which took the form of a gigantic city-sized tree with rainbow leaves. This brought forth all the diverse life, the humanoids, the creatures, the monstrosities of the world. Next, the planet was given an arcane influence by Jyte. Jyte is a Goliath-sized, 4-armed Ganassi who had control over all 4 of the elements. Finally, there was the Harbinger, who was a colossal clockwork being who brought forth technology to the world. He crafted the Warforged as a sort of hive mind to control and be able to help with industry and construction for the people. And the people of Jyte lived alongside them for over 3,000 years, peaceful and prosperous. Then, tragedy struck. During an event known as the Catastrophe, all 4 of the Sentinels fell into a deep hibernation. Since the event, the world has become much more hostile, as everyone seeks the same questions to be answered. How did this happen? Who is responsible? How can we wake them? This is where our story begins. In the spring months of the 77th year since the Catastrophe, a group of adventurers, together in the outskirts of a major elven city, trying to earn a bit of coin and reach Foldenwind, each with their own personal agendas. Before we get into their story, though, let us introduce the party.
Hey Internet, I'm Sean. I play Emiria, a gelatinous oozekin cardcaster with a gladiator background. You may remember me from such videos as the WonCon and 21XX, and just about everything we do on CtrlAltCrit.com. But now I'm playing today, and I'm really excited to be able to join Marcus's game of Sentinel Slumber. Emiria's about 60-ish years old. Emiria originally came from a location known as the Thicket, which is where much of her and her kin effectively learned how to make themselves malleable and take different shapes and forms. She didn't learn how to become a humanoid until she ended up spending more time out of her element. Her current humanoid form is that of a young girl. She, at some point, residing along the Ivory Peaks, eventually became a cardcaster at the Academy. She has a protege to teacher relationship with Velashiri, the cardcasting instructor. And that's probably, now that I think about it, the reason why she took the young girl form. She might not have initially had that, but she probably liked Velashiri's shape and just kept it that way. Emiria is somewhat of an elitist. She believes that because she has a profound magical ability and the fact that she is able to carry herself with these stupendous, epic cardcasting battles, that she seems to have a leg up over everyone else in society.
I'm Kelly, and I will be playing a pixie druid by the name of Peridot. She is a healer and heals literally everybody. You kind of want the party to be injured and not the bad guys, so she'll focus on the party. But at the same time, that's just what she does. She grew up in the Thicket at the base of the World Soul. She left home to learn more medicine. She learned her basic healing knowledge from her grandmother, and she thought that by going out into the world and meeting new people and new races and new everything, she could learn more and bring it back home once she felt she had learned as much as she could. Her background is actually the Greenbriers. So the Greenbriers, nature is good, technology is bad. Do no harm to nature, and technology and industrialism are just awful. She agrees with the nature is great. She doesn't think all technology is bad. She thinks as long as it doesn't affect nature in any way, it's okay. She thinks that healing is important for everybody, regardless of what you've done. She's not going to fight you if she can avoid it. If her party's hurt, she'll go there first. But if her party's not hurt, you're going to try and want to push her out of the way because she's going to go heal somebody.
Hello everybody, I'm Genova. You guys know me already, associated with the Long Con and Pokemon, Tabletop, United, and a whole bunch of other stuff on this channel. For this campaign specifically, I'm playing a character named Anubis. Anubis is made up of a race and class that I made myself. The name of the race is Rapturian, and the name of the class is Holy Knight. Holy Knight, which some of you may know, is a class from Final Fantasy Tactics, and that's what I really took this from, with a little bit of Paladin mixed in there. That was a good take. Now what the fuck do I need to say? Anubis has spent most of his time on Jyte in the Umbra, where he has gotten some contacts and worked for the Absconding Eyes. Not that the party currently knows that. The reason why he's with the party right now is that one of his best friends that he came here with has been missing, I guess you could say, or just kept out of contact. So the party was actually going to the location where my friend was supposed to be. We ended up having a little bit of fun on the way there, and you'll soon see all the shenanigans that we get into.
Hey everyone, my name's Jeff. I'm going to be playing Riley in this campaign. Riley is a Warforged artificer. He was activated, I guess would be the best term, about 3 years ago in the Lake of Unity. He has been traveling, trying to search for a purpose, basically. He's very much a blank slate. He is very good at tinkering, at creating. He ended up at the inn working for Weiler, where he met the rest of the party, and spent the majority of the time making various improvements. Riley's main motivation is that he does not remember his past. He acknowledges that he is one of the only sentient Warforged that anyone has ever encountered. Somewhere in the back of his mind, bad things have happened in his past, and that continues to haunt him. But he makes up for it with almost like a childlike wonder at the emerging technology that is on display throughout the world. Things have a habit of being taken apart around him, so we will see where that leads us.
Hello, I am John. I play Tazul Wexro of the Wexro Tortle Clan. I am a Forest Tortle Abjuration Wizard. My clan, after an incident some 50-odd years ago game time, was involved in a little war where some bugbears were trying to exterminate the local lizard folk population. The lizard folk ran into the land my clan owned, and we fought them, ended up fighting them off, even though we're usually isolationist. And from there, we decided that it was a good idea to establish orphanages everywhere for all the orphans of wars and disasters and everything else. And it is, the chain of orphanages is called Wexro's Home for Future Adventurers. Because, you know, every adventurer's got to be an orphan. Tazul is roaming the planet. They're trying to, the Wexro family is trying to expand their chain of orphanages outside of the Gnarled Teeth. They're trying to expand the orphanages around the world because, you know, there's got to be orphans. And every orphan to Tazul is just like a little tortling.
As our story begins, the party find themselves in the small settlement of Bramblewood, just north of Foldenwind proper. They had finished a contract to eliminate some direwolves in the nearby forests that were pestering some lumberjacks. Upon completion, they returned to an inn called the Other Side and got their bounty from a man named Weiler. The group turned in for the night, when they realized one of their own had been taken from their room. Tracking him down to a lumber mill, they found 3 humans holding Anubis captive, asking questions about a little girl in a pink dress. The party came to his rescue, and they quickly dispatched their captors. After a brief conversation with one of them, and finding a pamphlet of information, they found a threat against the capital of Ivory Peak. Hoping to head this off, they decided to go to Foldenwood in the morning, speak with Lady Catherine about their various agendas, and perhaps procure means of travel to the capital and prevent disaster. With the morning breaking, our party begins their journey.
Hello, it's you two. This is our first session for Sentinel Slumber, although we had sort of a mini session last time just to get everyone acclimated with the world. You all came to the small village of Bramblewood, which is just north of Foldenwind, which is a primarily elven sort of territory. You all have your various reasons for wanting to go to Foldenwind. Some of you to talk about possibly opening orphanages. You have some people looking at potential new healing spells. You have people that just want to prove they're the very best, like no one ever was. And some people are there to meet specific people. After you did a little job for a man named Weiler, you took a bit of a rest, and one of your party was accosted in the middle of the night. You managed to track him down into a lumber mill, where he was being essentially held hostage by 3 members of a group called the Mundanes, which are a primarily human faction, sort of looking out for human equality in this mostly magical-based world. And after freeing your friend Anubis and talking to one of them, a man named Bosa, you got a bit more information about what's going on, and you also found a pamphlet. On the back of said pamphlet, you saw this message: send Donovan to the Ivory Tower, an example must be made. Our time is at hand, followers. Too many scrying eyes to blind, but if you cast light shimmering enough, a moment of confusion will help. Go forth, my brothers, H.H. Judging by the other side of the pamphlet, you assume this man to be named Horace Henderson, who is the so-called prophet of this mundane faction. Then you returned back to your rooms, got a good night's sleep, you awoke in the morning, and that is where we begin.
This isn't the same day?
No, you went back, you slept, you woke up the next day. You got stolen in the middle of the night, so by the time you got back, it was probably 18, 19, within the context of the world.
Okay.
Which is a 20-hour clock, which goes from
it's a
0 to 20.
Okay.
When does it light again? Like, when does the light start?
Once it hits 0, light.
Okay, so 0 to 10 and then 10 to
Yes.
20. Got it. Okay. So we probably slept in through.
A couple extra hours into the day, considering you probably got back around 17, 18 o'clock or so. So you probably slept until about, 12, 1-ish.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna go downstairs and eat lunch because it's lunchtime.
It'd probably be about lunchtime. Yeah, Weiler's happy to get you anything, although clearly it's going to be a smaller portion than what he would normally cook up, so he takes about a quarter of the portion he would make for a single person and be like, here you go, and puts it on a plate, and it's still probably way too much for you.
So who's in my room again?
It is you and because Genova and our turtle friend were in a room together, and then you two were in a room together, and then you were out back in your shed.
I wouldn't have noticed that you gotten up, but I would probably heard you.
Zip out the door. In your odd bowl fixture that you sleep in.
Yeah, just like this flattened, like, amorphous slime starts to, slowly, become blob. Or looks up at the window, sees that it's light outside, and literally just, the hand, or, part of a hand, kind of forms up through, the gloop, and then, tries and makes a face, because it can't quite, the appearance, trying to deal with dead hair, but it's literally just putting my face on.
Be right with you. I have to put my face on. There it is.
Then I, slither my way out of the bowl and kind of go. I don't even go through the door normally. I just slide the rest of my body underneath, pop back up, and just make my way down the stairs.
Fine things. Anubis, Tazul, are you joining them downstairs? Riley, are you still out in your shack outside?
I'm getting a little extra sleep since I was interrupted by an annoying pixie in the middle of the night.
Hi.
Fair.
I'm probably putting myself back together. Yeah, bolting stuff back on.
I figure if someone needs me, they'll come get me.
What's your name again?
Tazul.
Sizzle. Okay. Sorry. Don't remember names that easy. Your kind, do you eat like food?
Yeah.
Do you eat food?
Yes.
Do y'all eat just like greens or like
No, I eat pretty much whatever I want.
just whatever you want? Okay.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Do you want to go get some of whatever they got down there?
Well, since I'm not sleeping anymore, sure.
Oh, you can stay up here and sleep if you
No,
want.
no, no, you already woke me up.
You two head downstairs and you see your pixie friend enjoying a rather robust plate of food, and your ooze friend who possibly maybe kind of absorbing.
Well, this is a random question that I didn't think to ask. Sure. Do pixies eat meat, or are we predominantly herbivores?
You're probably more along the lines of a vegetarian.
I like shove the meat on my plate to the side, like pick it out.
Do oozkin usually
Are
eat?
you a fairy or pixie?
As an oozkin, you don't technically need to eat now, but you can always put up the illusion of eating so you can fit in with others.
What is the caffeine equivalent in this realm?
There's coffee.
That is what is being injected into me this very moment.
Wyler comes and sets you down a mug.
Yeah, I'm going to need about 6 times more of that.
You know, the ones on the house, you guys help me out a little bit, but I mean, 6
I'll pay for it.
Okay.
How much you need?
That's 6 more cups. Just a gold, I guess.
I can toss a gold.
He rushes in the back and fills up a secondary pot to mix with the first pot because it's going to take more than one. Does Riley venture on inside to see the rest of the party? And they're all doing their various things. Most of them eating breakfast.
I walk down, and since I see the pixie eating peacefully, I'm going to go annoy her for annoying me the night before.
Oh, wow. Sure.
I'm going to start up a discussion about why she won't fight things.
It's not my nature.
Why?
Because it's not right. Everybody should have the right to live.
Yeah, well, I just come in as these two are just picking at each other. I'm like,
I'm gonna start poking you with my little fork.
It's still less annoying than waking me up in the middle of the night.
We had to find Anubis. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right, the pedophiles that kidnapped Anubis.
I don't think they were pedophiles. I mean, they might have been.
speaking of,
They said they were looking for a little girl.
Yeah, but if I remember
But they weren't looking for the little girl for themselves. They were looking for the little girl for Horace.
You're implying they're not going to take advantage of the situation. Why would I know that?
I'm sorry. These are y'all's people. I don't know nothing about.
They're not my people.
Certainly not my people.
Do I look human?
No, but y'all are all from here, ain't you?
Oh no, I'm
No,
not anywhere near
sort
here.
of.
She sounded pretty interesting, though. You know, being able to grant other people magic powers, even if they
Shit,
don't
we
have
gotta kill
themselves.
him now. I mean, her.
The little girl?
You weren't just hearing how she was talking about her? Pedophile.
Me?
That's you, goddammit.
I don't think oozes even can do that.
I think Ooze is getting places you wouldn't want them to without you saying whether you want it or not.
How would you know that?
Because it's a Ooze.
Again, how would you know that?
I've had experiences with
I think he's just trying to get really intimate with me.
Oh my god.
This is just his way of trying to pull it off.
You-
Well, you know,
Speaking of pulling things off,
I'm not gonna judge.
you were the last person that actually spotted this person too.
Yeah.
it was
so,
a couple days ago, right?
yeah, it was. What are you
Outside
trying
of
to say?
town.
I know you're trying to keep the conversation where it's supposed to go, but fuck you. What are you trying to say?
Just waiting on that coffee.
He doesn't even put it into a cup this time. He just sets the canister down.
I grab the canister before she can reach it and down it.
You do realize I can just slither my way down your throat and suck up the rest of that, right?
Oh, here's the rest.
Hey, would you think it'd be a good idea if he just gets like a bucket or like a tub of tea and you just go in it, you like absorb it that way?
Actually, it's a good idea.
First of
Yeah,
all,
you know what I mean?
no tea. I don't like tea.
Oh,
Tea doesn't do anything to
okay.
me.
Alright.
Stains might be hard to get out.
21 memory check to see if I remember anything specific about said girl.
Anything specific about said girl? With a 21 memory check.
Toss my arm in the jug and just start absorbing.
You recall she was probably around 8 to 10-ish. She was in a pink dress with brown hair. She was helping a person that seemingly fell on the ground. With that particular high of a check, it seemed that she was standing over a guard from the city of Foldenwind. It seemed he was dehydrated, overheated of some sort, and she was healing him.
When you say 8 to 10, what do you mean?
Years old.
But yeah, this was probably about, well, now that you've slept, about 3 days ago outside of Foldenwind. You guys sort of made your way up north to here to get this job before heading back down south to go back to Foldenwood proper and meet with local leader, who is Lady Catherine. But you didn't know how easy it would be to get an audience with somebody with literally no clout whatsoever. So you figured, hey, I'll go do something nice for somebody. They can give me a little bit of extra incentive to say, hey, they dig some good stuff for our community. Maybe you can listen to them now. This is a very, not even a town, barely a community. This is about 4 buildings and a sawmill.
So, a hamlet.
Okay.
A hamlet.
Yeah, this isn't even on the map, basically.
You have any idea how your boss over here is going to let the people down south know of our sacrifices from yesterday?
Well, I'm going with you, aren't
Ward's going with you.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, let's go.
Thanks a lot.
So you set up your cart for preparations of heading south to Foldenwind. It's only about 6-8 hour journey.
Who's manning the cart?
I? Like driving it.
Yes.
Probably you, right?
It's another one of my creations. So the cart comes around and it's got like all these like pipes and stuff coming down the sides, and it's like a good sized cart, but and you can see where a stock animal would be attached to it. But it's got on the post, it's got 6 slots for the elemental discs. I wheel it around and then I slot in 3 water discs and 3 fire discs into it. It starts making this ungodly racket and like starts trying to lurch forward.
You haven't seen much of it yet because you haven't been to any like huge major cities. This is very much like a steampunk-esque kind of world as far as where the technology's at.
Wait, are you gonna do anything on the cart? You gonna do anything on the cart?
On the cart?
Yeah.
Wow, that's weird. No, I'm going to sit
Jesus Christ,
Man, he's
like
going
a
into
normal
oozes.
person.
Man, Anubis is into oozes.
No, I totally would bring your bathtub.
You know what? This is fine because this is basically just extra treatment for her. So yes, absolutely, you can bring it up.
Fair warning, the cart only goes like a brisk walking pace. Like it doesn't go fast.
I don't care. I don't get to walk. That's
It's
fine.
not horses fast, but
Yeah.
you're also not relying on having horses and having
Right.
to feed them and having to take care of them. It's essentially going at a steady pace,
Yeah.
not a quick pace.
The party make their way from the small town of Bramblewood, heading off to the city of Foldenwind. Along the way, getting to know one another and making small talk.
I'm gonna fly over and sit on your shoulder.
I've started like putting like leaves and stuff in there. Like
Just making it more homely.
This cart interests me a lot.
yeah, it's technically based off of the same technology that my legs work off of.
I'll take a look at your legs.
My general appearance under my my armor, my smock that I wear most of the time, just looks beat up, like just like rusted and eroded and stuff like that. And you can see underneath the plates where there's like tubes and fibers.
If this cart works like your legs, I'm kind of worried. You not take care of your body.
He was in a lake.
I'm gonna look at Amari and be like, hey, Amari, it looks like you have competition. He's checking out the Warforged's legs.
Let him look.
Oh my god.
Interchangeable parts, man. I mean, trust, like, there's certain parts of me that I can't replace. The stuff that I can replace, I have.
I think you mentioned that you were in a lake. If you don't mind me asking, and you tell him if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine.
I only remember waking up at the bottom of Lake Unity about 3 years ago. Before that, nothing. I've just kind of wandered since then, and I've been at Weiler's for a while now, and I'm pretty good at making stuff work.
Have you seen anybody that looks like you before that happened or after?
I like slither my way up from the flatness of the bowl and like, I've seen ones that look like this one before, but definitely not as worse for wear.
Unique.
Worse
Unique
for
is the
wear.
term I prefer.
On your journeys, you do see them here or there, but they're very much not as cognizant as you are. You feel like maybe they're almost soulless, almost like somebody reprogrammed them to just do what they say, and they're just sort of following orders.
Yeah,
you feel like you haven't
There's
had
a
anyone.
difference between what I am
Yeah.
and the automata that you might have encountered.
Y'all are made, right?
At one point, how much do I know?
How much
Would
can
the
you access,
inside
I guess, is the
answer?
question.
Yes, the inside would know you were created by the Harbinger in his likeness to be a hive mind for him.
So
You were a husk, basically.
for a moment, like when you asked that question, my eyes changed from purple to yellow. And like, since you're kind of sitting behind me, you might not really see. And my voice becomes much more flat, more monotone. The Warforged were created by the Harbinger.
Okay. Anubis is trying to see if he can gain any information on obtaining some Warforged. So when I'm asking you out of the game,
Is there
as
some
a
place that
DM,
you would know of how they get created or where they would come from?
Yeah, or like, would I know with my current knowledge if that would never be possible? You know what I mean?
It would certainly be possible for people to manufacture more of them, especially considering there's a blueprint already of here's how they're made, take them apart, figure out how they work, put them back together, make new ones.
The biggest issue that you would encounter is the spark.
Yeah, how to give them
How to
actual
give them
like
sentience.
Like you could make one and then you put a
Has to be
spell
like
on them
mine.
and be like, cast Unsealed Servant, and it inhabits the body or something.
Right.
But as far as like personality and an actual
It's the
life
difference
force,
between a
no,
Warforged and a Golem.
that's a little bit trickier. There are people, you hear whispers just from your contacts in the Absconding Eyes, that are trying really hard to get it to work. Mostly people in the Clockwork that, obtain these and try to work with them and see what's going on, but they haven't figured it out yet.
After you say the Harbinger, and I was like, oh, okay, I get that. I'm just like taking a little journal, just writing down some stuff in it and put it away.
Sweet.
Appreciate that, and I'll tap you on the back.
Well, as you head south, peeking through the dense forest to the southern edge, you see Golden Wind. You see high white towers of the city that crest beyond the green and brown leaves in the surrounding area. You see, cutting through this swath of trees, for some of you for the first time, the railroad tracks of the arc rail that cut straight through the city, where you see this really magnificent looking train station, essentially. Yeah, a lot of the city it's a lot of ivory, it's a lot of gold accents. The city looks expensive and it looks like it's better than you. That's what the city looks like.
That's what they think.
As you start heading towards the city, you notice it's very, very orderly in the streets. The buildings are very symmetrical. Everything's very elegantly placed. It's just a very arrogant place altogether. And as you look around, you see mostly high elves, a couple of different other elven things, and you're like, oh, I get it now. You see the castle off in the distance towards the back edge of the city. You see a temple that you notice the symbol on top of it. Actually, make a religion check if you would recognize that particular symbol.
No, 20.
You said
Me too.
everybody can?
Yeah, everybody can.
Those who-
18.
Okay.
18.
3.
That's 25 total.
22.
Dudes doesn't care.
18, yeah. Everybody but Amiri is like, oh, that's obviously the picture of Zor. It's, a person with the 4 arms. That's a symbol. Maria's like, ugly. That is the tackiest symbol I've ever seen.
Solid.
So we've got racist. So we've got racist. We've got bigoted against religion. We've got.
Let's just keep on ticking every box wide open.
What does Amira like?
Amiria.
As you are cutting your swath through the center towards the city, heading off towards the castle, where you assume that you're going to need to talk to Lady Catherine, I need Anubis to make either an acrobatic or an athletics check. Here.
That's 13.
You are pulled down off the cart by a shadowy figure and pulled off into an alley.
Do I see this?
Wait. Yeah, perception.
Perception checks.
Wow, it says just 28.
18.
21.
Oh yeah. You see out of the corner of your eye, you see like him get dragged off into the side, and you're just like, I think I'm gonna stop the cart.
Did somebody grab Anubis again?
12, I'm sorry.
Wow, nobody likes that.
Okay, I'm gonna
Either way.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off the cart and go to get Anubis.
I'll slither out too.
I'm
Become humanoid.
like not gonna resist a lot, just maybe a little bit.
Okay. You feel yourself sort of dragging the alley, just sort of pushed up against the side of a wall. And as you sort of adjust your eyes for the sudden change of bright daylight to kind of a dark alley. You look over and you see a figure that you already know. You see the gray skin and the short white hair of Tanit, who was a friend of yours that got transported here whenever you did. And it's the first time you've seen her in a while, and you're wondering why she's not at the castle, because that's where she said to meet you.
Why aren't you at the castle?
Why are these people following you?
Huh?
You got people following you. Why did you...
People following.
Did they capture you or something? Why you said you were going to be here alone. Why are you bringing people here?
Oh, the people on the cart.
Yeah, the people in the car. Why do you fucking think I dragged you up?
I was going
The people
like,
walking.
We're
towards you
only
right now.
loosely defined as people.
Yeah.
Sort of look over his shoulder and see that they're walking down the street.
Listen, they're associates of mine. Right? Associates. I was going to dip off and meet you later.
Since when do you work with people?
I'm playing a campaign, Tanit. It's not my decision.
I send my familiar to go and land on her shoulder.
I wanted to 19 stealth to fly over there and just kind of like hover and listen.
Oh, sure.
See now.
I'm making all the noise.
That 20 stealth
By
to
that time, we
ooze
already
underneath.
You are, for all she knows, a puddle on the ground.
Just slowly like.
See, the thing is,
Hovering behind
my
her.
familiar's sitting on her. He can just shock. I can just shock and grasp her whenever I want.
Hey, I drew that in my opening hand.
As I see them coming by, hey, it's all right. This is a good friend of mine.
You just have a habit of getting kidnapped?
You got kidnapped.
Well,
Yeah, like totally tied up to a chair. Found him in the middle of the night.
They were in the middle of torturing him when we found him.
listen.
They pulled him. They actually pulled him out of his bedroom through the window, down through the ditch,
She's
into.
relishing.
Oh, like you should be talking. He pulled out of the same room you were in.
So a guy got
Yeah,
pulled
I
out a
was
window
asleep.
and you didn't hear him?
No, I was asleep.
Yeah, what does that say about them, right?
Yeah, I mean, what does it say about you? He got kidnapped, really.
Well, I kind of.
I mean, he didn't even yell or
I was
anything.
going.
Your weapon's so big. Would you just hold it? You would have got stopped from falling out a window.
You know what? I haven't had a lot of interesting things going on. I said, might as well. All right, let's see how this goes. I was gonna get myself out of it either way. I don't need these chumps. Sorry, no offense.
You were like dying when we found you.
Anyway, that's not what we're talking about.
I was literally right behind her the whole time.
So these are friends of yours.
Yeah, they're
I
associates.
slither my hands up to the back of her legs and then push myself up. Absolutely.
Oh my god. Can you not?
Why do you have such weird friends?
They're associates. Can you not harass my friend, please?
Why did your friend pull you off the cart?
Because she's my friend.
He was supposed to come alone. He didn't say
So
that
you
he
just assumed that there was something wrong.
Of course, I
He
assume
wasn't
there's
even
something
tied up or
wrong.
anything.
It's him. You've met him how many days, and he's already been kidnapped once. I've known him for years. How many times do you think it's happened?
That's a valid point. That is a valid point.
How many times has
This
it
does
happened?
happen to you
I
often.
was just looking out for his best interest.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Riley.
Tanit.
Tazul.
Nice to meet you. And your puddle friend?
Emiria.
Why is she
can you-
still
can-
touching my legs?
Can you keep your ooze to yourself? Please?
Any peridot.
A little baking soda takes that right out.
Kind of pulls her leg forward.
In Celestial, I didn't choose these people. I'm sorry.
Well, you're stuck with him now because we have
I'm sorry,
faces.
Celestial, you say?
Yeah, I'm like we all speak celestial.
Yeah, I respond back. Except for me.
We're
Speak
like,
for yourself.
I don't think it's
Hey, comment. I didn't choose these goddamn people. All right.
She looks around the party and just switches to Infernal. Yeah, maybe if you're trying to talk to me, you talk to us and, maybe a voice that only we can understand.
Yeah. Well,
do you have another one?
Actually,
I'll speak to the primordial. Is this
Better?
Yeah, no, this is fine, because I
God
can hear you.
Primordial's way worse. Everyone's
My name is
Primordial's,
Totally does not know.
Primordial's basically common in this world, so everyone should pretty much know that one.
Listen, I just
Do you
wanted to
guys
say.
need a minute? Is
I
that
just
this
wanted to say.
place?
Well, we were having a conversation previously for a moment before y'all butted in, but it's all right.
You know what? These guys are really good at talking, and that's what I needed you for anyway. So this is perfect.
Why does this go this way?
So I was going to bring you back here to talk with Lady Catherine about what I went to go get for her because she put me on a mission. I can, say that I needed help on the mission, and I can bring you back with me as my guest and be like, yay, you guys helped me. And that's how we get you in.
Yay!
It is not a bad idea, but we did go take care of a little mission, as you would call it. But it's probably wasn't as cool as yours, so maybe we could go with that and say we did this shit also.
Yeah, extra clout's always good, but I mean, I've been her advisor for several months now.
That's
what I've been assigned on.
Right, get up.
She's better.
You know she was here, you didn't know she wasn't the advisor to, like, the queen. Seeing how eclectic this group is, she'd be like, yes, Lady Catherine will adore you. Believe me, if you were helping me do this. I went to retrieve, she reaches into a pouch and she pulls out of this glowing blue mushroom. I was picking up some of these for her.
I just asked her, what are they called?
This is Jyte. Jyte. Most people call it focus fungus.
I'm sorry, I can't formulate my lips around that one. Can you say that again?
Jyte.
Giglia.
Everyone calls it focus fungus.
Focus. Okay.
That's a 17 knowledge check on the properties
So it's
of that.
cracking them.
Because I have a feeling I've probably done a little bit of that in my days at the academy.
And even given where you're from and like the caves that you originally came from, they probably grew there, honestly.
Oh, well, yeah.
You're like, that's my crap.
If you were to smash this into a dust or cut this up into food and either ingest or inhale this, you get flashes of past events. Sometimes they're quickly and, recent. Other times they're from your past lives, which is why it's illegal. Because you're not supposed to know those things. And Lady Catherine is a high elf, for what Tana can tell you. She's been around for hundreds of years, so she uses this more of a remembering things that she used to do. More so than just like I'm doing this recreational.
But it's still deemed illegal, right?
Yes.
Even...
If somebody very young was to take this and all they would see is stuff from their past lives and they wouldn't understand what's going on, it could be very detrimental to them. Basically, the older you are, the less effect it's going to have on you for permanent mental damage. But if you were extremely young, it would be debilitating.
And infirm, because that is the most private thing that we do currently. you got like the claim room?
Yeah, that's the whole part of my plan. See, while you go out and you find, your information by hitting people and roughing them up, I talk to people, and that's how I get things done.
You are bad at your job.
There are times when force is necessary.
Robot
not
man,
always.
please.
Yes, I'm getting in with her because of what she can provide for us.
I wanted to say congratulations.
Well, it's appreciated.
And I'd love to see you here, and I will give her a big hug.
She begrudgingly gives you one back. Next time, tell me when other people are going to be here.
With Tenet in tow, the party are escorted to the castle to meet with Lady Catherine.
With Tenet's help, the guards don't even bother stopping you because she's been stationed here as advisor for several months now. As you're walking in, make perception checks.
2.
15.
Natural one.
16.
I keep looking at that.
16.
I keep doing the same.
9.
16, 9, 15. You two can hear shouting coming from a room in front of you. It's decently loud. You guys can't quite hear yet. Tanit is already sort of scrunching her face, embracing, as if something's about to happen.
I say, I'm like, hey, Tanit, I'm guessing that's the monarch?
Somebody's not making her happy today. She's used to having things her way. She's used to throwing fits. She's prone to outbursts, and just given her lineage, they're usually dangerous.
Well, then what do you say we make her happy?
You guys take a few steps forward, and what you see is a high elf female with a long blonde hair. She currently is wearing a beautiful green color that flows down into a dress. She has a really intricate belt going across her stomach with glowing etchings on the sides of it. In front of her, kneeling, is some sort of servant. You see a brown tunic from the back. It looks humanoid, brown hair, a little scruffy in the back. And he's just sort of down on his knees, like with his hand up, while she's just sort of standing over top of him. Tell me once again why the soup doesn't have the spices I asked for. And the servant is just sort of shaking. He's like, look, Minx went into town to go get your stuff ready for dinner, so, you know, I had to make lunch, and I don't usually prepare it. And he puts his head down really quickly and just sort of lays on the ground. And she just sort of looms over him, standing in a huff. No, it's fine. This is why we have multiple servants that work here. That's why we keep the good ones in house, and we take the bad ones, and we take them out of the house. And she walks over, and you watch her almost effortlessly. Given her size, she's maybe 6'2", maybe 150 pounds. Grab him by the shoulder, lift him off the ground, walk about 3 steps over to the left. She calls out to somebody from another room. She says, Joshkins, where's the market? Stepping out from the door behind where the throne is, you see a fairly old-looking elf, probably a wood elf gentleman. Crow's feet, sort of butler garbs. He's wearing the tailcoats and the pocket square. He rolls his eyes as he walks into the room. Madam, where's the market? He just sort of points in a direction. To the south, madam. She hurls this dude straight out a plate glass window on the side, almost effortlessly. It's like she was tossing a baseball. This dude was easily double her, size, just crashing through this window and hauling off into the distance. And she sort of puts her arms down and looks over at Joshkins. Thank you, Joshkins. That's all. She turns around and sees Tanit walking forward. Tanit, I assume you finished your request? Yeah, it's right here. She walks up to her, hands it to her. Thank you. It's appreciated very much. Who are your friends? Please, come forward. Tell me your names.
I, fully humanoid, saunter forward and give a prompt bow. Emiria, madam, cardcaster of the Ivory Peaks.
Ooh. You are strange things. You're all squishy and change forms. That's
Yes.
cute.
Indeed.
I've heard of these cardcasters. They're supposed to be very fascinating.
Yes, and had there been another one like myself, we could have given you quite the show.
We can always go up north and see them. I'm supposed to be heading up to the Ivory Peak in a day or two now for the meeting.
Oh.
I'd be happy to see. What about the rest of you?
I fly forward. I'm just like hovering down to her because I'm literally just hovering there. I'm Peridot, ma'am.
Don't see too many pixies around this side, mostly over in the thicket.
It's very fun.
You're so tiny.
Yes. And I fly back and sit on his shoulder.
I take out like a oil rag from my thing, like trying to polish myself up a little bit. I'm Riley. I came down here with these guys from Weiler's place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How's he? I haven't seen him in ages.
He's well. I've been working for him for several weeks now. I've made some improvements to the settlement, and he asked me to come down here and introduce these people as something of local heroes up there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Along with helping Tanit out as well. I'm newest, by the way.
oh,
I'll give her a quick bow.
you're like her?
Yeah,
We don't see too many of your kind here.
yeah.
You're Eldritch, right? That's right. Tanit turns around, just shakes her head at you.
Well, I can assure you, Tanit has an amazing mind. What she has told you about our people is probably way more than I can tell you.
Make a deception check.
Okay, that's a 19.
Yes. I am quite fond of the Ganassi people.
I bow to her and I'm like, I'm Tuzul Wexrow of the Wexrow clan of the Neural Teeth.
Thanks, Rule. I've heard of your orphanages.
Yes, ma'am.
You do a great service to this one.
Thank you.
She walks back towards her throne and takes the mushroom that she was given, and she puts it into a bowl and just sort of starts pounding it up with her hand. Then you see sort of arcane sparks come from her hand, and she sort of lights it on fire, and it begins to smoke. And she sort of just inhales it for a second, and then turns around to face you all. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude. She holds it out to you as a offer.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, and it's not the first time I've done it, so I slither forward.
Sure. I'm gonna take a big old whip. Make a history check. Let's see how far back your memories.
Nat 20! It begins!
Very quickly in rapid fire succession, almost 2-3 second intervals maybe, you start seeing flashes of your past. Starting from the very recent, you see yourself going into a lumber mill and bursting in and trying to accost these people. You see yourself back further than that. You see yourself back at the Cardcasting Academy talking with Velashuri about techniques. You suddenly see yourself back further. You're on the boat on your way traveling twofold to Devaria. Even back there, back in caverns, just sort of working your way around, seeing how your form works, seeing all the different intricacies. It goes back further. It goes to times you don't remember. You see ice. It's cold. You can see your breath. When you look down, your hands are humanoid. As you look at your other one, you're holding a flintlock pistol. As you look forward, you see black tendrils of some sort of technology or wires weaving their way through the ice above you. As you dart your head to look and see where it comes from, it goes back further. You see yourself standing before a great crystal palace stuck in the side of a glacier. You look to your left. Some sort of green-skinned, scaly humanoid was there with you. Female. She's got a harp on her back. You look to your right, you see a minotaur, much more svelte than a normal minotaur. He's got wrappings around his head and both of his hands, and he's got a bow staff on his back. And just slightly glancing behind you, you see a human male. Black hair, very young, probably 23, 24, and then it all fades. It's happening in about 2-second intervals each thing, so it took maybe 15-20 seconds for all of that to happen in your brain. And during that time, you sort of de-puddled a little bit when it happens. Like primal instincts took over while you just sort of receded into your mind. And then after that little bit of time, you started to slowly reform yourself back up into your normal form.
Oh.
Was it good for you?
Dare I say the best I've ever had.
No one else?
I will.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I'll take that.
What am I using for memory?
History.
History. That's a 14.
14, yeah. You flash back with some memories. You remember arriving in Devaria from your boats with a few other people from your clan. Most of them started heading north so they could set up an orphanage to the north in Emberfall. You remember a bit before that you were in the Boiling Swamps. You were talking with your parents and grandparents about expanding, about going past the Gnarled Teeth, about going further out into the world and making more orphanages. Before that, you remember being slightly younger. You still see your parents, although they're much more middle-aged. You're running through the fields. You're trying to get away from something. As you sort of slowly glance behind you, you see several lizard folk fighting with bugbears. It cuts back even further than that. You're maybe 7-8 years old, and your grandparents are telling you a story. A story about the Hamadryad of the area and how they're these beautiful female creatures made of plants and fey magics, and how they are usually seen on the outsides of the Boiling Swamp but don't usually come towards you. But you keep insisting that you've seen something outside there and you talk with them. and then it fades.
So when I say, oh yeah, I'll give it a try, I'll look to Tana real quick. See if she gives me like a no or a...
She looks at you almost disappointed.
Actually, you know what? I'm good. I got a good memory.
All right.
No nose.
That's fair. It's been hundreds of years of me doing it. I barely see things from beyond this past life anymore. It's... Joshkins, how old am I? You see the same elf walk in from the doorway. Pulls a small book out from his back pocket. Milady was born on the 23rd of Divine, 642 years ago this year.
So she's 642 years old.
Anything else, milady? No, Joshkins, that's all. When Mings gets back, make sure she has my dinner prepared. And he walks off. He's been with our family for generations. He's such a nice man. So, our local heroes who've helped bring me the things I asked for. You're apparently very well versed up in the north. I was just about to head towards our meeting that we always have, the 4th of every month, up in the Ivory Peak. I would be more than happy for you all to come as my guests, if you would so be inclined.
I would be honored.
I would also be honored.
Wonderful.
Give a quick look to Tana. Yeah, I'd say that we are very honored for this offer.
On the way, milady, would it be possible to discuss setting up a Wexrow orphanage in your spare city?
Of course. It's but a small travel. Have you all taken the Arc train before?
No.
No, ma'am.
like Riley's eyes start glowing brighter.
It's quite the fascinating contraption. It'll get us straight up to Ivory Peak within the hour.
If there's any way that I can have a conversation with some of the palace healers. I've been traveling trying to learn more healing techniques and healing magics, and I thought maybe they could teach me a thing or two.
Certainly, I can point you to someone.
Joshkins. Poor Joshkins.
You're not wrong.
Joshkins! Oh, goddammit.
Can I get some water? No.
Takes about a good minute, but he comes walking back in finally. My lady. What's the name of that nice lady who works over at the temple? Deacon Bates, my lady. Is there anything else? Yes, could you send them on their way there? Of course, I'll give them directions. Towards town, there's the Arc Rail station. A good 2 blocks from that, to the south, is a place called the Temple of Zor that you saw. That temple as you came walking in. Yes, there's a person named Deacon Bates there. She is a female Eldritch Ganassi.
One small question, a flash of inspiration hit me. In your preparation of the mushroom, was that a fire aspected application or a lightning electrical aspected?
No, that was simply fire. Yes, if you crush it up enough to a fine powder and then sort of burn it, it lets off a bit of an incense type aroma. Well, if you haven't heard the Arc train before, I will need you to stop by there before tomorrow morning so you can get some passes for us.
Of course, your Highness has the ultimate decision, but Tana would love to come with us, I'm sure. Can she come with us?
Of course.
After their interesting encounter with local lordship, the party make their way to the Arc Rail station in order to purchase some much-needed tickets.
Let's do that first because we don't know how long it's going to
You all
actually
have
take.
this is the DMV, everybody has to take a number.
Yeah,
You have to
exactly.
wait out of game 3 hours.
Yeah.
The station is actually, for as remarkably big and as beautiful as it is, it's mostly seating, people waiting for trains, since the trains seem to come by at such a regular interval so that you're not waiting very long to take the next one to get to where you need to go, and it's always a very quick travel. You do notice, as people are getting onto these trains, they're showing cards to certain guards, and the guards are sort of waving some sort of device over them, and it's showing almost a little holographic image of what this person looks like before they let them get onto the train. They also stop certain people when they see they have weapons and lots of amounts of luggage. They have those people take these cards and place them on a slot on the side of the train, and it opens up a compartment that looks empty. And these people place their items in there and close it, and then they take their card out and they walk in, and the next time you see it open up when another person does it, it's completely empty again.
I'm asking tenants, so how do we get through this?
Oh, it's not that bad. There's a kiosk over there. You just need to talk to this strange thing. They call her Miss Ark. I don't know what she actually is. She's not really a person. But it's 10 gold for, you get basic economy seats as you were for the entire year for 10 gold. Or if you want a VIP thing, it's like 500 gold. But that's like, you get the nice seats. You always have a seat. The economy brand, it's kind of like first come, first serve. Is there not enough seats? Hey, cool, you're not getting on, kind of thing. Which is why it's so cheap.
Oh, too bad I don't have 500 gold.
Right. Tell me about it. As you walk over to the kiosk, you see what looks like a female elf. It's got sort of paler skin and the pointed ears with brown hair that goes down past her shoulders. And she's wearing a leather vest with a pearl necklace. She's just smiling as you walk in. Hi.
Hello.
What can we help you with?
I need a train pass.
Certainly. VIP or regular?
Regular for me.
Wonderful. 10 gold.
I hand over 10 gold.
You sort of place it on the thing, and she just sort of shovels it off the table, and you just see it fall off the table, but you don't hear a sound.
I also pay just a regular pass, please.
Wonderful. 10 gold.
14 Arcana check.
There's definitely something magic going on. She's pushing coins off the table, and they're not making a sound. But you can also make a perception check if you wish.
13.
And how tall are you? You're tall, yeah.
6 foot exactly.
Yeah, you'd be able to see. If you sort of lean in when you're sort of giving your money and sort of looking inside of this thing, you notice sort of at where her waist is, there's nothing underneath. It's just like a void of black. And you notice like where her waist is, there's just nothing after that. It's just an upper torso.
Like hovering, there's literally like nothing. Like I would try and like look behind her, see if there's like she's like attached to something.
Huh.
I'm also going to get my pass.
Pass 10 coins. And she issues all of these various tickets to you all. She asks you to hold it in front of your face, about a foot away.
How big is it?
Don't blink. I mean, it's a card, so
Half
for you, you know, you probably have to hold it with 2 hands. It'd be like an iPad for you.
While they were getting their IDs, it's kind of hanging back and whispering in Tanet's ear. So do you get like a VIP?
I'm the Queen's advisor. Of course she pays for me now.
I mean, also we can catch up. Can you like give me a VIP?
You want me to spot you 500 gold? Is that what you're asking me right now?
Yeah.
She throws you 10 gold. She says, buy one.
Wow.
When they're done, I will go.
Thank you. And yeah, as you hold it about a foot away from yourself,
I can't even hold it far away from myself.
Well, it's like I'm like you're in your little thing. I'm just like holding
extending
it.
I literally can't hold it far away.
I just stretch myself.
She sort of turns to you and just says, smile. And when she says that, just a flash of blue arcane light like goes over you really quickly. It's very disorienting. But after it does, it's almost like a shimmer goes across it now, almost like it's holographic now when you look at it. And she says, yeah, y'all ready to go? Enjoy your trips.
This thing is bigger than me, guys.
Very sorry, we don't have different sizes. Usually the smallest people we get in here are halflings.
Yes, well.
Seems a shame to charge you for a full seat, you're so small.
You're interactive? Completely.
Of course.
Fascinating.
They call me Miss Ark. I was designed after the Ark designer's daughter.
Fascinating.
Obviously not the real one. I'm simply a simulacrum. But there are so many different train stations, it's not like I could look at all of them at the same time. So they decided this was the next best option.
Are we ready to go?
We're gonna go
To the temple.
Yeah, to the temple next.
With means of transportation set in motion, the party make their way over to the Temple of Jor. a brilliant marble building of grand stature. They step inside, eager to meet the proprietor.
It's a large marble building, almost like a Parthenon-type structure. You see large columns. In the very center, you see what looks like a sort of raised altar with 4 braziers flanking it on all 4 sides. Each one seems to hold a different orb with an element inside of it. One is filled with water, one is filled with fire, one is seemingly empty, and one is filled with rocks. And on the table itself, embedded into it, is a very shiny white gem and a very black gem.
Genasi.
And she's standing up on this altar. She's got this rather large warhammer that's attached to her back. She's wearing almost full plate mail of white and gold accents and has a shield on her left arm. She's got the same sort of symbol that's on the front of the Temple of Zor is emblazoned on the left breast of her.
Deacon Bates.
You would assume so. She's very much regaled in sort
What's she look
of
like?
paladin-esque attire. It's almost elf-like, but completely black skin, and her eyes are all completely white.
So Genasi.
Yes, you would assume, given her description, that she's this eldritch Genasi.
I just fly off. Literally just.
As she like takes off from that thing, it's like patience.
You see her standing at the altar, and her arms just sort of crossed in front of her, standing on it, and her eyes are closed. But she sort of hears you approaching at that, and sort of opens her eyes.
Let go of me.
Oh, guests. What can we do for you today?
Lady Catherine sent us. She said that you could perhaps teach me some healing. I've been practicing healing and I'm trying to learn all I can. And she said that you might be able to teach us some things that I might not know.
Certainly. If you've got time, I can teach you a thing or two.
And I came to talk to you for my own reasons. I'm Tazul Wexrow of the Wexrow clan from the Gnarled Teeth. I was going to talk to Lady Catherine about setting up an orphanage here. And you being the head of this temple, from my understanding, I was wondering if you would be interested in helping partnership to help the orphans.
Some sort of a mutual beneficial relationship.
Yes. With the Wexrow Homes for Future Adventurers, we like to have the orphans learn skills, learn, for example, healing, learn skills that can help them be functional members of society. It's not just we want to raise them and throw them out when they're adults. It's we want to give them the skills to live a fruitful life.
Certainly. It's a very noble cause. I'm sure we have plenty of acolytes here who could, double as teachers. If you speak with Lady Catherine, let her know. You have my word.
I move towards Tennant, actually.
Sure.
And I say, I have some inquiries that I thought, since you're the royal advisor, you might have some more information on. We've got some time.
I'd be happy to go with you somewhere else and talk to you about this.
Sounds good. When we were in Bramblewood, the individuals that kidnapped your friend there, they kidnapped him because of a girl.
Yeah.
A girl that he happened to meet about 3 days ago, just by happenstance. This young girl had the power to, by the rumor alone, based on what they were told, had the power to give non-magical users magic powers. Her name escapes me, but I know for a fact that there was a Horace Henderson of the Mundanes that were effectively looking for this woman, this young girl.
Yeah, we've dealt with him before. He's a bit of a nuisance.
Can you give me some more information?
He works out of Winsterol, the continent below this. He usually sets up shop in a place called Davin Row. People come to him with all these messages, and he's the prophet, and he tells them what they want to hear, and they go and they do his bidding. He barely ever leaves the place.
So this is why he's having other people do his dirty work.
In the public eye, he seems like the good guy in the whole situation, but from all reports I've heard of what he's sending out people to do, it's never good things.
His ideals notwithstanding, it doesn't seem particularly right for the non-magicals to think they can go and find some way to handle magic when they just can't do it.
That's fair. If you weren't born with the arcane powers, why would you need to get them later?
Exactly,
It's
right?
lazy, really, is what it is.
It's infuriating. But, regardless, I just want to make sure that should this issue arise again, and should it put you or any of us, or perhaps your queen, say, floppy quotations, in danger, I just wanted to at least have you be aware. And
Certainly. You don't know of anything, do you?
unfortunately, no. And those that
Don't
did,
we have the pamphlet? Didn't one of us take the pamphlet with us?
Mm-hmm. I did.
but unfortunately, no. But not more than that.
The pack rat took the pamphlet.
Do you want me to roll a deception check on that?
Yes.
That is a 19 plus...
Stuff.
Plus stuff.
Let's do it.
Yeah, plus 3.
22.
22.
Nope, so I can't beat that. Alright. Well, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah,
We'll keep an ear out just in case something's going on recently.
Sounds great.
I'm just going to semi-patiently wait for Tana to come back and just take a look around the temple.
Yeah, after she's done talking with Amelia, she'll come over to you and see you just sort of walking around, looking at different things.
Have a good talk.
Very insightful.
Just getting to know each other.
Of course.
Yeah, did you tell her about the incident with the girl?
I mean, yeah. I told her also about how you got kidnapped in more detail.
You did remember to tell her about the note, right? That they're supposed to take people to that.
The pamphlet.
The
Yeah.
what? The what now?
The note that was written on the pamphlet where they were supposed to like capture the girl and take her to this place.
Oh!
Yeah, you didn't tell her about that?
Oh, no! No, I don't remember
That seems like important information.
I'm like,
Not important to her.
And to be fair, at the time, I was busy witch bolting one of the assailants to death.
You can't trust the help these days.
so I do pull out the now crumpled and slightly oily pamphlet. And
That's what he was polishing himself with.
She looks at it for a while. She's like, yeah, these pamphlets are everywhere.
but there's a handwritten part.
So you just found this? Is this something that's already happened? Something that's going to happen?
We're presuming that this is yet to happen because they were trying to get information concerning this.
Sometime very soon, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I mean, if it says on here Ivory Tower, I mean, literally the council of all of the leaders of Voya meeting there the 4th of every month. It's the 2nd right now.
It's probably
You have
And you
one.
think they'd actually try to do something like that? It seems foolish.
I feel like they might be bold enough or not.
They did kidnap you, am I right?
Do you have a network of people that can potentially find more out about this?
Fortunately, as resourceful as I am, the only two people I really keep in contact are this Chuck over here and his friend. If he doesn't know what was going on, then I'm certainly not going to know what's going on. But if we are going to both be up there, we can keep an eye out on what's going on.
While Peridot and Tazul stay behind to learn more of the healing arts from Deacon Bates, the party splits off to continue other frivolity while the night is still young.
She grabs the Peridot and they sort of walk off. Two of you guys vanish out of sight and spend a few hours working on medicine stuff. If you want to give yourself an extra trade point in medicine making, you are more than welcome to do it.
Riley, looking to assemble a contraption after being inspired by Lady Catherine, is given direction to a local forge, a place known as Buckles and Bandoliers.
Seriously, I'm building something. And so, but what I've started is, are you familiar with what a nebulizer looks like?
No?
Okay, so like a small like a
You like for
box.
with asthma.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's
Oh, okay.
so attached to a mask.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but I'm making her a box that she can just put a mushroom in,
Oh.
and it'll like grind it down and burn it, and then like force air injection.
So you get
So-
all of it
Damn.
without losing any.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be like her new favorite person.
I like literally like start taking like tubing and stuff out of my side, and started like putting it
Alright.
together. And it's like as we like walk past stuff, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay.
I can use this. I'm a guy for the
Like I said, the pack rat.
As you walk into this shop, it's sort of a little bit more traditional blacksmith than maybe what you'd see in some of the fancier cities. There aren't as much technology here. It's much more, hammer and anvil forge sort of thing. Sort of working over at one of the anvils, you see a fire ganassi. not quite red skin though. It's more almost gray, to the point of just so much ash and soot covering his face at the moment. But his hair is very much just a blazing mane of fire at the moment. And he seems to be intently pounding on some sort of blade that he's working on. Picking up something for you, Basta?
No, I actually just wanted to know if I could borrow your workbench for about 10 minutes.
He wasn't like paying attention to you when you walked in. When you started talking to him, he just sort of stopped where he was. He looks around to see if anyone else is in the shop. I'm sorry, was that you?
Yeah, I'm working on and I pull out like just this mass, like a box with like tubes and all this like just nonsense just like coming off of it. I needed a place to work for a few minutes. I'll spot you a gold.
Yeah. He just takes it. He's very confused. He just sort of pockets it and goes back to what he was doing.
Yeah.
He's just sort of watching you most of the time. Even to the point like where he goes to hammer the blade and he just like knocks it really bad on the side of the anvil and he's like, he just sort of throws it and grabs another one. He's very confused.
No, totally. And like probably over the course of the next like 2 hours, because I say 10 minutes, it's going to take several hours.
A couple hours.
Yeah. And like I'll call him over like a couple of times. Hey, you just hold this. He's like, hey, do you just heat up? Is that a thing you do? You know, it's.
Did you heat up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, has burning hands like while he's holding it there.
Yeah. And so you have him like solder like pieces on, and
so by the end of it, he's thoroughly interested in what you are and what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he asks you some very basic questions like what and how.
Yeah, no. So you put in the substance on this side, and it goes through, and you know, there's a crushing mechanism, and it'll sit there and grind it down, and the deposit it's here, and then you know, with the disc, you know, you just insert it here, and it'll focus it and cause the spark, and then it'll force it through here.
Neat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, my head, but I mean, for people that are into technology and stuff, I'm sure that stuff's fascinating. That's more so than I could ever make. You got any of them discs you need recharged?
So I lift up my right arm, and there's literally dozens of them, like just all along here, and I just like flex, and like a whole bunch of like just pop out.
Yeah, you know, he takes the next about half an hour and he takes them and he literally just burning hands onto them to recharge all the fire ones back up for you.
Meanwhile, Anubis beckons for some quality time with his old friend Tanit. She suggests the local winery. Amiria, looking to unwind, tags along.
And then finally, you two went with Tanit over to a place called Nosu's Winery, which is basically a restaurant / winery. It's a fancier, more upscale. When you walk in, there's sort of a maitre d' awaiting for you there, a high elf woman with long white hair, a few piercings in her ears, and ice blue eyes. She's wearing just, you know, a white tunic with a black vest overcoat. She just sees you guys coming in. Oh, Lady Tent, a seat for you and your friends?
Yeah, for 2.
3.
Yeah, 3.
Yes, 3, thank you. Of course. She seats you over at a little table that usually seats 4 people. She just sort of grabs one of the chairs and sort of pulls it to the side and readjusts them so that they're equidistant away from each other. Almost to an obnoxious degree, like she had to do that before she left. And then she lets you guys in.
I just scoot the table.
As you bring it over and just scoot the chair over, it's just... There's a waitress that walks over with just a serving tray that's just full of wines of various colors, and she just sort of holds it out, offering if you take anything. Tanit goes ahead and grabs a red wine and sets it down.
I take the white one.
I'll take the rest of them.
You're just like the tray.
Give me that.
Thank you. And we'll let you know if we need anything else.
she looks over at Tanit. Tanit's like,
He's gonna end up with a bitchy hair.
Walks away. Really frustrated.
I don't have anything to do with this.
Like, you have such a way with people. It's unbelievable.
It was kind of funny. I did it for fun.
Actually, I laughed at it. It was
Yeah,
pretty
see,
funny.
look at that.
So what's going on? You know, besides kidnappings and threats of political intrigue, lying to queens, you know?
I'm gonna speak in Infernal. I hate talking in that accent all the time. I'm finally glad that I'm able to talk in my regular voice. Not too much. Have you talked to Joe in a while?
Joe?
Yeah,
Oh, you were keeping tabs on him.
I am. But I didn't know if y'all found a way to contact each other at all, or you know how he's been. I don't know what kind of context you got over here.
No, nothing that stretches that far.
Real pleasant table conversation happening right about now.
It is.
Oh, sorry, you don't speak this language, do you?
It's the only one that I do.
Oh no, what a bother. Yeah, so
I apologize, he's very private.
Take one of his cups, put it in his glasses, start drinking out of it. Slide my appendage all the way across the other side of the table just to grab another one without him noticing. Slide it down.
I literally passed them all to you.
Oh, not one. That wasn't a very good one.
He gets angry and notices you and just grabs it and pushes it over towards you. Here!
Damn. Yeah, I am real glad that we got to spend this time together. And just like be able to hang out. You know, I haven't seen you in a long time. I missed you. I was hoping you ain't forget about me.
No, of course. You grow up with someone through the fields of battle. You get attached. It's fine.
You can join the conversation if you like.
I don't think she wants to join the conversation anymore. Either that or she's daddy drunk.
I maybe had like 4 glasses of wine. That's not so bad.
Yeah, I don't know how that looks with you and...
It all becomes the same substance anyway at the end of the day.
It's weird. You don't like... Do you go to the bathroom? It's
You
really
take a
weird.
piss?
Or do you just, like, destroy waste within you? Physiology's strange.
Yeah, right.
No,
You know what? It's not best for me to discuss this while we're sitting at a table.
no, it's fine. It's proper dinner conversation. I don't care what these people think. Some of the most uppity people I've ever met in my life.
Okay,
in
so-
this city.
Yeah, fuck these people.
So, right, maybe not.
Okay.
There's a few heads playing turnover, like, huh?
Great place, great place.
10 perception check around the room while inebriated.
People sitting at tables, enjoying an evening of drinking and dinners. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nobody following you, nobody watching.
I mean,
You get a few glances because you're a blob, but yeah.
I'm not getting out of shape, okay? I'm keeping my form today.
You're not getting bent out of shape.
I'm while she's drunkenly looking around, can I try to take a piece of her?
Just want to take a chunk
You
of
want
her.
to take a piece of me?
Just like
You
a
want a
piece
piece of
like
me?
that.
Yeah,
You
I
want a
want a
piece
piece
of
of
me?
you.
Sleight of hand, I guess?
Well, he didn't even buy you a drink first.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I did. I brought you a drink.
You didn't pay for it.
Not yet. That's a natural 20. So,
First of all, I'm a gelatinous blob. You sure you want to take a piece of me?
yeah.
You feel a little bit later on your left side, and all you hear is as it starts burning through your hands.
Yeah, let me tell you how much damage you're taking as you're doing that. Take 1 acid damage.
I'm not even gonna write it down. I'm about to take a rest, so
So yeah, you just...
Yeah.
Jesus.
damn.
Hey!
I was curious.
When I said I was gonna go out for drinks, I wasn't expecting it to go that far.
Well, we gotta
Escalated
eat something.
quickly.
They didn't put no bread on the table. We gotta. Might as well.
Clever. Very clever.
He's talking about eating
Is this why you don't hang out with people a lot? Is this why you keep to yourself?
You know he's been flirting with me the entire trip?
That is a lie.
Really?
I don't care about this.
Now he's just got his hands all over me. I don't know what to do with him.
Man, look at all those drinks he's pouring into you.
I know. And he thinks I can't handle myself. Next thing he's gonna tell me he's gonna take care of me and make sure everything's gonna be okay.
No, I've got your back.
Whatever. This dude's been the most perverse person I've ever met.
guess that doesn't take much then.
The evening continues with small talk and you two catching up and you getting slowly drunker as the night goes on.
Oh, I'm faced at this point.
So y'all come out of your meeting, y'all are going through your various activities. It is now, fairly deep into the evening at the moment.
I went to an inn and went to bed.
Yeah, after I finish the thing.
Yeah, 5 Constitution check.
You're like walking, but like you take a step and like your form shifts a bit when you walk, and then it comes back together. And you, like,
I went looking for them to make sure they made it to an inn.
Yeah, you catch them about a block outside of where the inn is, stumbling some of them towards it. Is she gonna be all right?
That'll be just fine.
Should be fine.
I just need to go and get. Where's my ball?
You see me up here and be like, okay, come on, this way.
Hey, okay, yep. Bowl time.
This way.
There we go.
I guide her in. I guide her into the inn. Outfits on my shoulder, going. It's like I got this. This happens all the time.
A few moments later, I come in with like this giant metal bowl on my back.
although it's nice to see him not ending up in a ditch again.
Give it time.
The night's young.
Do you have rooms without windows?
I mean, I put you in the basement. It's not really a room.
I'm sure he's into it.
Getting your damn ball.
I'm hunched over. I'm literally just hunched over you. I'm just like.
It's like starting to slither into my shell. I see you. It's like bowl.
Take 3 acid damage.
Tanit walks over to the innkeeper and hands her a little sack of gold and says, "That's for these guys. Any expenses? It's fine. There's enough here."
How much should I pay for the drinks that we had?
No, I paid for it.
Literally
No.
nothing.
What?
I
Literally
paid.
nothing.
What? Nothing.
When the money came around, Tanit was literally like, "These drinks were free," and they were like trying to argue with her about it, and she was like, "No, these drinks are free," and they were.
I know that the inn is, a damn palace or nothing like that, but come on, stay here with me for the night.
I already know what you're suggesting, and
No,
yes,
I'm just.
it's been a while since we've seen each other, and it was nice catching up. I've got a place to stay at night.
Yeah, no,
She's totally in with the queen.
She walks up and kisses you on the cheek before she leaves. She says, "Keep these people close. They'll keep you safe too." Y'all take your long rest. You slosh into your bowl.
So,
See,
from
bubbles
a different.
Bubbles forming out of the bowl.
During the long rest, I managed to fashion a
Finish the apparatus.
You need to sleep, so.
right.
Upon their long rest, Peridot rises early the following morning to concoct some delicious pastries using one of her many trade skills. As usual, she is keen on having her party partake of them before they are too cold. She excitedly flies off to wake them far too early.
I fly out with some pastries and set them on a table and sit there until they come downstairs.
You're like,
You're just like looking at the staircase, like waiting for somebody to come downstairs. You're like,
Them specifically because I don't want anybody else eating these pastries.
like, somebody just comes downstairs and like, "Ooh, bread," and you start to reach for it and you just fly at them.
Poke them with my little board.
Back away. Move on.
Oh, so that's what it is. It's pastries or what's required to make her violent.
Stay away. So you all stir awake in the morning. If you head downstairs, your fairy friend has made you some delicious pastries.
Look, for you guys.
I try to actually get a few more minutes sleep this time. Sure. It's gonna be like the thing of the game. I'm always trying to just get a little more sleep before someone interrupts
Like
me.
10 more minutes before somebody comes knocking on my door.
you're like crestfallen, like nobody's taking it. I like grab like 2 and just like put them in my mouth.
They're gone. Aren't they great?
You hear like some ungodly noise, like
My pastries aren't supposed to do that.
Just grinding them up. Just paste falling out of like open parts of your chest.
I'm gonna just take out the sword. That's always on my back. I didn't take it off when I went to sleep. I sleep on the sword.
It seems horribly painful.
I grab two
Oh, good.
on either hand and like go to their doors.
He just
and knock
lies
on their doors.
flat on the bed. The sword's just sticking out.
That's what you hear at your door.
I have pastries.
They're good.
Open the door.
Yeah,
A
she's like
pastry.
literally 5 inches from your face when you open the door.
Pastry.
And I fly next door to him.
You're trying to get your extra 5 minutes of sleep, and all yours.
I have pastries.
They're good.
How did I know?
I'm gonna go to his door and fucking bang this. Wake up!
Oh, don't be mad because she woke you up first.
Oh no, he was totally awake.
I ain't getting no sleep because of y'all. Y'all don't get no sleep because of
Oh, no. You mean you actually got sleep because of us?
I hate everything.
Pastry. I have pastries. Come get your pastry.
Fine. Open the door.
Pastry.
Take the pastry.
And I head back downstairs.
And I look to the owl. So Arcturus, are you sure I can't talk you into eating the pixie?
Just sort of stares at you. just grimaces.
I didn't think so. Worth a try.
You've enjoyed your breakfast. It's probably about 2 o'clock. You got about 2 hours where you need to meet the Queen over at the Arc Rail station.
Now I am carrying a roughly fashioned wooden box with what you're presuming is my bed sheet made into a bow.
Oh, Riley, what are you working on?
I had some inspiration.
Is that from upstairs?
Yeah.
You're not supposed
here.
to take those.
Just give a gold.
It's fine, I'll replace them.
You know, it was all paid for. This person got paid more than enough. You ain't gonna give me the gold.
It's really the principle. I think I've got no use for it personally.
You watch your slime friends decompress once more, as she did whenever she was having these strange flashbacks from.
Oh, okay.
You see again rapid fire the same images that you saw previously, and this time there's one extra one where you see an older gnomish gentleman who has a large pair of what looks to be like some sort of forceps or pliers or something, and he's standing over a body in a chair. You can't see what the body is, his is mostly covering it, but considering his form is covering it, it's probably a small body.
Oh. Ah.
Are you okay?
Imbibed a little much.
She got drunk last night.
No, that's no hangover.
You sure?
Yeah. It's like I just got hit by another one of those focus fungi again.
Would you like another pastry?
Is that what's in there?
No. I'm offering another pastry because it might make you feel better.
Like when he says that, I shoot eyes over at the innkeeper. I'm like,
No, it's fine. She paid up for you guys. Well, just get out of here.
Okay, bye. As I fly out.
Well, I want to arrest me. They arrested Queen. God damn it.
She walks over to get a mop.
Departing with haste, the party make their way for a second time to the Arc Rail station and rendezvous with Tanit, Lady Catherine, and a very discontented Joshkins.
You get to the same Arc Rail station that you came through yesterday, picking up your ID card. You're waiting about 45 minutes, but then you see Tanit and Lady Catherine and Joshkins all come walking in from the entrance, and as they do, guards sort of bow to her as they walk past, and even just people that are getting on the train like stop and take a moment to acknowledge that she's there. And she walks over and sees you guys sitting in the
Oh, morning.
Bowing immediately as she arrives. Good morning.
Might be presumptuous, but I made something for you at Joshkin's.
Oh, a present. Oh, Joshkin's, open it. It's like too big for him to like try and open it while holding it. So he like sits it down on the ground and undoes the bow on it and opens it up, and he just like looks at it like, is this? Like, he pulls it out and just like holds it to her. She's like, what is this strange contraption?
So for your recreational activity that we observed yesterday, this should enhance the experience. You could just take a whole one and put it in the side there, and then just make sure that there's a fire disc attached, and just push the button, and it should take care of everything.
Fascinating. I'll have to try that once I get back. You can put it back in the crate now. No, I liked the bow. Keep the bow on it. Begrudgingly, Bree puts the bow on there and then picks up the whole crate.
Poor Josh.
Well, we're not taking that with us. Go take it back to the castle. Was I not to come with you, madam? No. I brought you here in case I needed something. Now I'm on the train. You can go. My lady.
Why do I have a feeling Josh Kids is the true final boss of this game?
Angel of apathy, Josh.
Marcus just has sweat.
They found me out.
I know. Gotta change things.
So we're gonna cancel this now.
No, this is all wrong. I'll see you there. I'll be up in the front cabin. And she sort of saunters off from you and leaves Tana with you guys. You all run through and do your ID things. For anyone that has stupidly oversized equipment or weapons or anything, you will have to check them.
He is.
How do they handle me?
He is the stupidly oversized equipment.
You're only 6 foot, although you're bulky.
And also,
A walking death machine.
The guard kind of looks at you for a moment. And he sort of turns to another one. He's like, what happens if we put him down there and he doesn't come back out? That's like a lawsuit or something, right? I don't know. But don't people usually just bring him on? They're usually not talking and shit. What's going on?
Yeah, no, this is.
He follows my commands. It'll be fine. Roll deception.
Oh, shit.
15 plus 3.
He is my slave.
Is it so you can like have a form or something? Because you're all gelatinous.
Does that make a difference?
Oh no, it just makes sense.
Yeah, they can morph together. You know, like
And that's how you walk around like a person?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay. That makes sense.
He carries the bowl. She rests her.
Oh.
Indeed, he is my servant.
Multi-purpose.
I would probably have the bull on my back.
Oh, it's like your vehicle.
Yeah.
One of many.
Alright.
Mobile throne.
Yeah, alright. As long as you got an ID for them, that's fine. And basically what they do is they take your ID, they say your full name, which is printed on the thing, and then your picture shows up. And that's the way that you can actually identify you, so you can't just take somebody else's card and they're like, hey, this isn't actually you.
I like pull my card out of my backpack, like and hand it to them, like with both hands.
Yeah, it looks like you. It's even kind of to scale. It's weird. Yeah, here you go.
So I like as far as weapons and everything, I give all that except for the cards. I keep it in my chest. Sure. Yeah.
And
My
even then,
stuff is not oversized,
yeah, if your
so
stuff's
they
not
don't get it.
massively oversized, they're not really going to say anything. They look at you.
Who has an oversized weapon?
They kind of look at you and they're like, yeah, what? No. You're going to have to put that down below. That'd take up a whole seat by itself. We'll try to cram as many people in these trains as possible. That's how we make money. So I'm going to need you to put that down below. She just looks at you like, look, I know, it's important to you and everything.
I hate to be that guy.
Yeah, but you're being that guy.
It's,
Ooh, you can go on my seat. I I don't fill up a seat.
Make a persuasion check.
Soft 20.
Damn.
Well, I mean, alright, if she's not going to use the seat, I mean, I guess your sword can sit there.
That sounds amazing. It's sentimental value and all that. You know, don't want to get
I'm
lost.
9 inches tall. I can't even fill up a seat.
Right.
He's compensating.
It's fine.
Say that as I'm walking past the guards. They're
It's
just
like,
I go up and show the guards my ID.
like so. I mean, you can't really take your shell off, so you're good.
I don't know what you're insinuating, sir.
Man, as I walk by, I say to Ralph, man, they didn't even buy me a drink first.
Trying to get me to undress and everything.
As the party gathers together aboard the Arc Rail heading off to their destination of Ivory Peak, eager to meet the Council of Bavaria, they know not what entails such an occasion, but getting in good with Lady Catherine is the highest of priorities. The group is beginning to become comfortable with one another. However, having their minds expanded with the strange mushroom known as Fungus Fungus, the party might be seeking a deeper understanding of who they are, or who they were. We'll meet up again with our party as they enter Ivory Peak and discover the wonders and dangers of the capital city. Join us for another chapter, travelers, of Sentinel Slumber. Hey, thanks for watching our debut adventure of Sentinel Slumber on CtrlAltCrit. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you know when new adventures are available. If you'd like to check out the other content that we have here at CtrlAltCrit, you can head to CtrlAltCrit.com. If you'd like to play in a future session of Sentinel Slumber, become a patron over at patreon.com/CtrlAltCrit, where you can enroll in our Patreon exclusive games to play with our players. Catch you on the interwebs.